Everyone left me, so I decided to stand by myself. Welcome to Buddha Talks. This is not just a story, this is a mirror that reflects the moments we all hide, the moments when life stops being kind, when faces change, when voices fade, and when the world that once felt like home suddenly feels like a battlefield with no one on your side. I gave everything, my time, my energy, my love. I stood by people when they had no one. I picked up calls at midnight. I stayed up for those who wouldn't even wake up for me. I believed in loyalty. I believed in connection. I believed that if you give love honestly, the world will give it back to you. But I was wrong. The same people I once called family, the same friends I used to laugh with, the same shoulders I cried on, one by one they disappeared. Some silently, some with excuses, some with nothing at all. At first, I tried to fix it. I asked, did I do something wrong? I tried harder. I messaged, I called, I waited. But nothing came back. Not a text, not a word, not a sign. And suddenly, the silence was louder than any noise I had ever heard. That silence broke me. There were nights I couldn't sleep, mornings I didn't want to face, and days where even breathing felt like a burden. I looked around for comfort, but there was no one. Just me and my thoughts, me and my regrets, me and a heart that was slowly learning how to beat without validation. But you know what's strange? Rock bottom has a hidden door, a door that opens only when you stop begging, only when you stop asking why, only when you realize they didn't leave because you were unworthy. They left because your light was too bright for their comfort. One morning I woke up, still broken, but a little more aware. I walked to the mirror, and for the first time, I didn't see someone weak. I saw someone who had survived. I saw pain, yes, but I also saw strength. I saw eyes that had cried rivers, but still had a spark left. A flicker of something deeper, something raw, something real. And that's when I whispered to myself, if they could leave me at my worst, then they don't deserve me at my best. If no one is standing beside me, then I will stand by myself. I started walking, slowly, quietly, without telling anyone. No status, no announcement. Just me, rebuilding the pieces they left behind. I read more. I sat with my thoughts. I stopped checking my phone. And you know what happened? Peace came. Not because the world changed, but because I changed. I no longer needed company to feel whole. I no longer chased replies to feel seen. I no longer begged to be chosen. I chose myself. I forgave them. Not because they asked, but because I needed to be free. I let go. Of the conversations that never happened, the closures I never got, the apologies that never came. And the more I let go, the lighter I became. Today, I don't have many people in my circle, but I have peace, I have clarity, I have the strength to walk into any room and know that even if I sit alone, I still carry my worth. So if you are listening to this and you feel abandoned, forgotten, unloved, hear me loud and clear. You are not broken. You are being built. You are not alone. You are just being shown who truly matters. And most of all, you are enough, with or without them. Let them go. Let the silence stay. Let yourself grieve. And then, stand up. Even if your legs shake. Even if your voice trembles, even if your heart still aches. Because sometimes being alone is not a curse. It's the beginning of your real story. The story where you become your own hero. The story where pain becomes power. The story where silence becomes strength. And that's what I did. Everyone left me. So I decided to stand by myself. If this story touched your heart, even in the smallest way, then don't keep it to yourself. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to Buddha Talks. Together, we heal. Together, we grow. Together, we rise. Thank you for listening. And never forget, you are stronger than your pain, braver than your past, and more loved than you know.